Hello everybody, this is Leonie. I've come to do your weekend guidance. I hope you're all good and well. This is for the collective energies and this is from the 18th to the 20th of November. What month are we in? Not long till Christmas. Twice now. Okay, twice now. I've seen the death card as I've been shuffling the cards. Okay, and I've got this real sharp pain at the back of my head, so I don't know if someone's keeps hitting their head, bumping their head, falling over, that kind of thing. I'm just really aware of pain at the very back of my head here, on the left hand side as well. And this is for someone. Remember, all my messages, they're not for everybody. Just take what does for you, okay? But you might even hear of someone bumping their head in some kind of way. But I am using the, let's get to it first off, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and I will pull you some angel prayers at the very end to give you that final message as well. So, you know, I was seeing the death card on the bottom of this, so I just feel like something's coming to a close, to an end of a cycle, end of a phase, end of something. Yes, it could be someone passing as well, or hearing of somebody passing. Okay, again, that's not going to be for everybody, so please don't panic or worry about it. It's just an energy of an ending and a need to sacrifice or let go, or to go with the flow on this rather than clinging on and yeah, clinging on. For some of you, it could be an ending of, you know, a thought, an idea, a relationship of many kinds. It could be the end of a pathway for a job, career, work situation, or even something to do with the home situation. Okay, so it could be anything, and you're just required to just go with the flow every step of the way. Do not cling on, just trust in the process, trust in the journey, because it's going to open up some kind of other door somewhere else along the line here as well. Okay, so let's just see. It was funny because, you know, I didn't see it in the cards, but Spirit was showing me my third eye, the Eight of Cups as well, which obviously means shutting some doors here, walking away from a situation that's kind of difficult. Some of you may have the door shut in your face as well. A bit harsh, I know, but you know, when one door closes, another door opens. So I do feel like somebody's going to be facing a few challenges here, but I do see that illumination, that highlight as you go through this transition. So this is you opening your eyes to see what's actually going on in your life, which will make that transition easier for you as well. So, and for some of you, you will be facing a few fears at the same time here as well. Like I say, it's kind of like that rocky ground, that rocky pathway at the moment, but it's going to lead you to something better. So, and I just feel like if you're sitting in that energy still of contemplating, do I stay, do I go, that kind of energy, certainly with that death card showing at the bottom of the okay, thank you. Just the printer started up for no particular reason, so I don't know if something's going to come out of the blue here for somebody as well. Just kicking off, starting up. Everything happens for a reason. It really does. So, but I just feel like maybe even tempers are fraying here. Somebody's on a thin line, put it that way, and it's whatever's going on. It's testing, and you are to go with the flow every step of the way. Don't fight it anymore. There is another doorway, pathway opening up for you. Someone's going to need to surrender to something anyhow, okay? As you do, yeah. It's going to really test somebody's faith with that High Priestess, but I do feel intuition's really strong at the moment, really kicking in, showing you signs, giving you those gut feelings, maybe even vivid dreams. Some of you are very in tune anyhow, feeling this, sensing that there is some kind of ending, or you're getting nowhere with something or someone as well. But I just feel like, you know, some of you could have even predicted this, okay? But I just feel like you're manifesting something. You've manifested some kind of change. Look at the magic in that crystal ball as well. But this is the magic you hold within, and it's about believing and trusting in yourself here, because this is where spirit guides you through those gut feelings and that intuition, which is really important. I feel for some of you, I don't know if you're spilling some beans, or somebody around you spilling some beans. That's the saying anyhow. So something's coming up to the surface, which is going to be highlighted here for sure. So something's going to come out, and it could come out of nowhere as well. Yeah, they're showing me the Tower now. So this could be something completely out of the blue that pulls the rug from under somebody's feet anyhow, and it's a shock. It could affect somebody's health in some kind of way. There could be breakdowns in communication, breakdowns in the home, could be separations. Well, there is separations, as we know. Could be health, it could be relationships, could be loss of some kind. Okay, and there's a need to surrender and go with this. Okay, Six of Swords. Now that's obviously yeah, highlighting the obvious that's right in front of you, you know, but it's also about you moving forward, and but it's also leaving the past and the negativity behind you. And you might be moving forward with someone else, or maybe even heading towards another opportunity here, but it's going from those troubled times to calmer waters. I do feel that, but I feel like there's a few more obstacles, if I'm honest. It's not going to be straightforward, and hence why your mind could be playing tricks here as well. There certainly is a sense of looking back over your shoulders, or looking back in the past quite a bit here, and there's a need to let go and drop that baggage, because you don't need to carry it. That's going to slow you down. You've just got to focus on the here and now, and about moving forward and taking steps towards moving away. Some of you are moving away. It could be physically to another location. Some of you are moving away from a relationship, like I say, or even a job, career situation. But there's certainly a sense of moving, and obviously moving towards some kind of wish fulfillment. There's lots of stars in this as well, so it's going to be something better than what you're going through at the moment. And that moon just highlights those fears, but it also highlights what's going on around you, giving you that clarity as well. I just feel like you're being pushed in a new direction now, completely, and you're to trust this process of this journey. Yeah. I don't know, I'm seeing America here as well, so there's links to America going on. I feel like you're kind of like reaching that peak point in your time as well with a situation, that peak. So again, the next moves are going to be a little bit easier for you, because it's going back downhill. I'm not going to say it's going to be a straight path, because there's always obstacles in the way, but I think that you've gone through the worst, or you're going through the worst at this particular moment in time. Things are only going to get easier, and you can make your life that little bit easier by dropping the baggage as well. So yeah, that's all forms of negativity, those people that you don't need. It's those situations that are just holding you back in some kind of way. Surrendering, letting go. You know, there we go. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's learned a lot of lessons, who's kind of been through a lot, carried the weight, been through where you've been. So you might even come across someone that's going to help guide you here as well, especially with that High Priestess. So there could be somebody stepping on your pathway to bring that little bit of calm to your life as well. Whilst you go through the transition and the chaos, it could be the case that this person's very knowledgeable in some kind of way. Could be spiritually connected here, an empath, a medium, a healer, that kind of energy. This is someone that's very grounded, very organized, has a kind, caring, giving heart, that kind of person, but also knows how to put boundaries in place as well, and doesn't take any crap from anyone. This is someone that's learnt a lot of harsh lessons, but actually feeling quite good about themselves and their own energy. So I do feel like You could be heading towards this kind of person if they're not in your life already. This person's going to help come in and guide you in some kind of way. Could be a female with darker hair here as well. Two of these have got dark hair. This is someone that's got a lot of energy and power. Yep, then we've got the World card. So this is kind of like that end of a cycle, end of a phase. Again, reconfirming what I've said anyhow. But this is you coming to the end of a chapter of your life, moving in a new positive direction. And again, it's blowing away all the craziness and the shit in your life. It really is. And although your emotions are a little bit all over the place, it's getting a balance with everything in life. And it's waking you up. It's waking you up to actually what's happened or what's happening, so that you can make those right choices and decisions for you as well. Yeah, certainly some people are leaving their home. They could be traveling, moving away, moving abroad. Could be work as well. Work's changing. Every part of your life could be changing, but this is certainly you coming out of that stagnation, heading in the right direction. Some of you could be ending marriages here. There could be divorce, separation, finalization of contracts in some kind of way. Yeah, certainly endings here, but also new beginnings come after those new endings. That's what I'm saying, in a positive way. You know, you can't go through life without change. There's no growth if there's no change. So, you know, something has to end at some point, okay, once you've learned a few lessons, put it that way, or even achievements, you know. But then we've got the Nine of Pentacles come out for you guys. So this is getting organized, staying focused, keeping yourself grounded in the process. And maybe this Nine of Pentacles is helping this Queen of Pentacles. So those two energies are coming together. So we could be dealing with you know, this person you might come across could be a mother, very intuitive, like I say, very grounded, very down to earth, kind, caring, giving, nurturing, puts her all into everything basically. This is someone that's good financially as well. So if you're going through stagnation with your work, career, finances, there could be somebody stepping forward to sort this out for you and point you in that new direction as well. It does feel very female, if I'm honest, the energy, but it doesn't have to be. But there is certainly a sense of things heading in that right direction now, for sure. And it's about leaving that negativity and disappointment, that hurt, pain, whatever you're carrying in the past now. Okay, so with the High Priestess, we've got the Strength card. So, yeah, the storm's in the background there, but again, look, this is you coming through that storm, coming out the other side of it, and actually it's not sucked the life out of you yet, and you are protected. But it's going to take you a lot, you know, as long as you trust your intuition, which is also going to take a lot of strength, especially if you don't, if you find it difficult to really trust yourself or trust that intuition, you know, it's another little test for you basically. But I do see you coming out the other side, and I do see you in a much stronger position. Some of you are going to need to speak up about something here, because we've got a lot of blue going on, which is communication to me. So I just feel like you're facing quite a few fears here, if I'm honest. Yeah, so with the Six of Swords, let's see. Yeah, it's about focusing, you know, not looking over your shoulders anymore. Some of you might be, you know, worried about something or someone around you. But you've got to focus on where you're headed, where you're going, you know, where your head is at. It's about the balance, isn't it? Then we have the Six of Swords with the Page of Wands. So yeah, this is you heading on that new pathway, different direction. Look, you're going from those troubled times to calmer waters. Where you're going is from darkness to light, basically. So it is about going with the flow every step of the way, dropping the baggage and look at it. Look, what did I say about obstacles in the road? There are obstacles there, but you know, you're going to get through them. You're easily going to step over them, get through them, come through the other side. And it doesn't matter where you're headed or where you're going. It's about that continuous movement, that flow, and just trusting. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. We've got the 6 of Wands. So I just feel like you're going to come through this, the other side, a lot stronger. You're going to have the right support, the right people around you. But there's certainly celebrations here for you as well. Something good's going to come from meeting somebody else here. From this energy anyhow. And if it is to do with work, career, finances, or financial situation, you know, I feel like there's certainly celebrations here. That's all I'm saying. So something good's going to come out of this. And maybe you don't see it at the moment. But again, that's where the trust comes in and that intuition really does. Now with the World card, there's something that's certainly going to offer you a lot more growth. It really is. With the World card, we've got the 5 of Wands. So I just think that you could be in your head a little bit about this new beginning, about moving forward, about taking steps or action towards something or someone as well. But it's also stepping away from the drama now. You don't need it anymore in your life. You don't need to overthink anything. It just brings your health down in the process. It's just, like I say, surrendering to everything that's weighing you down or letting you down, or, you know, that negative energy that we don't need to keep anymore. It's about keeping yourself free flowing as much as possible. You know, life is for living. It's not for stressing. 5 is imbalanced anyhow. And like I say, I do feel like you're going to come out on top here. I really do. But you've got to focus on you more than anything. Yeah. So with the Queen of Pentacles, oh God, we've got the 10 of Swords. So, you know, I feel like that's more fears than anything. The 10 of Swords, you know, and those fears are getting you down, and they're eating away at you. Yeah, you could have people backstabbing you here, there and everywhere, you know, sticking a knife in as much as possible, and, you know, you might even do what they need to, run off and leave it with you. You know, it's the kind of people that throw accusations and negativity your way and just leave you to it. You know, they highlight you for whatever reason. I'm getting tapped on the shoulder now, so I know there's a male energy and spirits coming in, protecting your energies. It does feel grandfatherly to me. I'm seeing glasses. I've got quite a rounded face, rounded belly, typical grey hair, not a lot on the top, a little bit around the sides here. I've got a shirt. It's like a checkered shirt with a grey kind of cardigan on here as well. I am getting links to the wall here as well, and I've got medals going on. I need to get there's about 4 medals that I'm seeing. Okay. Does feel, yeah, very military, I want to say. Around 6'4" in height. I heard the name Eric. I also heard typical John. I also heard Charles or Charlie as well, linked here with this man. I feel like with their energy there's agitation going on here, agitated. So I just don't, I feel they're uncomfortable with a certain situation. Okay. There's also sadness here as well, linked with this man, and I feel like I need to present this to a son. you know. So, you know, if any males looking today at this reading, you know, this is kind of like a grandfatherly figure coming in here, protecting your energies. They're not happy about a situation that you're in at the moment. They're feeling quite agitated, actually. But there is protection coming in for you. You might even see them in your dreams. That's what I'm really picking up on, because I've got a flash image of them in my dreams as I was laying in bed here as well. So you might be very much aware of having a male presence around you. Like I say, it's not going to be for everybody, but I'm getting tapped on the shoulders. You might even be experiencing this. I'm also getting energy down my right hand side here. I am aware of this man's hips, okay, arthritis especially, and on the right knee as well. And show me black and white. And you know, when you get black and white, it's all about balance, but it's also about not everything is black and white here. So I don't, so two sides, isn't it? It's about the two sides of everything, and I just feel like one's more one-sided than the other. So whatever's going on in your lives, okay, you know, there's lack of balance here. There is lack of balance, and I feel like with this Ten of Swords, it's really getting you down. It's really pulling you apart in some kind of direction, but there is light also coming in here. There is a crow there as well. You know, crows to me indicate some ending of some kind as well. So somebody could be even thinking of ending something somewhere along the line, okay. I'm really sorry, guys. That's just the energy that I'm picking up. And with that Death card that I saw earlier, that is an ending as well. So, you know, it could be a life here in some kind of way. It really could. It's not for everybody though, so please don't panic on that, okay? Just take what resonates. But there is an ending of something here. It could be a relationship, it could be a contract, it could be an idea, it could be anything, but there's certainly somebody's really sticking in a knife somewhere along the line. Could be their partner that's doing it in some kind of way, and this is why the grandfather figure is not happy about a situation. But there is love, light, protection coming in for you guys, and they're helping to lift your spirits, to pull you together. You know, I just feel like somebody's just taking all that negative energy on board, and they're just storing it within. And that shows with that Six of Swords as well. So it's not really doing you guys any favour at all by just allowing it to happen. So there's boundary issues here as well. There really is. Now the Fool's on the bottom of the deck as well. So I do feel with this that, again, this is about trusting in spirit here. Yeah, somebody's certainly keeping their thoughts and feelings to themselves, and they're just carrying on their everyday life as if everything's okay, but actually it's not. It's really not. They're wearing a false mask. They're unhappy inside. Their emotions are all over the place. They're just taking everything inwards, and I just feel like it could be a Leo that I'm connecting with here as well. Could be a Leo. I just really got drawn to that strength card, okay, but this is certainly heavy. It does feel heavy. So I do feel like somebody's got to surrender. Somebody may even be wanting to leave this behind them, leave this situation, leave home, go elsewhere. It could be the case, but somebody's certainly got to find the balls to deal with the situation, put it that way, okay. But their intuition is really kicking in, and that's what I really need to say. And there are some spiritual people around you guys who are giving you some really strong sound advice at the moment. So you've got to keep yourself grounded in the process and really focus on you, focus on what you want, where you're headed, what, you know, all about you, because this is bringing your health down in some kind of way as well. And by storing up these emotions, it's only going to kind of get worse if you don't release them in some kind of way. You're just kind of like wanting to run and hide at the moment, but there is a case of wanting to move or needing to move here. move forward, move home, leave a situation, shut the door. And again, it hasn't come out physically, but I saw that 8 of Cups before, if you remember. So yeah, there's lots going on here. So let's see what angel prayers come out for you guys as that end message. This has gone on a little bit. I do apologise. I'm just getting it all out there while I can. The story grows, builds, evolves, etc. There you go. Don't hate. Meditate on the bottom there. So this is all about going within, releasing that energy. Somebody's certainly not feeling the love at the moment. It's not surprised when you've got daggers in your back all the time, or if you're taking on board that negativity. There's no love here in any kind of way, even self-love. There's lack of self-love here. And I just feel like, again, it's about boundaries. It's about focusing on you, doing what's important for you, loving yourself more than anything, because you've sacrificed your energy to please other people here. And where's it got you? Absolutely nowhere. But again, I see, look, all those people behind you. Yes, that could be spirit backing you up here, guiding you, you know. It's interesting because there's a lot of people in the background on the 5 of Wands. But look, these are faded. They're not. So it's spirit, real life drama, chaos happening around. So again, trust that spirit are with you. They're guiding you, and they're going to get you through to the other side of this, and they're going to make things right for you. But as long as you trust that intuition, you are not going to fall or fail or be left alone here. Okay. And I just think some of you are scared to take those steps that you need. You really are. You can see what's going on, but you're scared. And I can understand that, especially if you've been trapped in this situation for quite some time now. Okay. So yeah, it's about going within, really going with how you feel, what you want, where you want to go, and releasing that energy. The divine physician has come through. This is Archangel Raphael, who's bringing in that healing for you as well. There you go. And he's coming in to help bring up your health again, to look after you mentally, physically and emotionally here. Healing those wounds. Look at that. I said it earlier, signs from heaven. Some of you may be getting signs in your dreams here, especially from this male that I'm connecting with as well. There you go. Look at that. Loved one in heaven. So I can't pull any more cards because they're just repeating themselves. Oh my God. Seriously, balance. What did I say? Something was very imbalanced here. And they're really trying to bring that balance back into you in a positive way. And some of you are just going to have to surrender to the energy here and go with the flow. You really are. I think some of you have been clinging on for far too long in the same old situation, and you've been unhappy, and you've taken everything that's been thrown your direction, and you've thought about others more than yourself here. And I just think that something major is going on to make you change course, because it's not done you any favors at all. It really hasn't. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. Have a really good weekend. I won't be able to do the video on Monday as I'm away, but I will do one on Tuesday when I'm back. But take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you then.